Paul, it's difficult these days to sort of turn around or turn on the telly without seeing a 3D printer being thrust into your face. I mean, it's become a sort of now technology. But you've been dealing with 3D printing for a long time. So tell me a little bit about that, about the history of it and where it's going.
I think 3D printing has been around as a technology much longer than most people understand. It's almost 25 years since the very first machine was created. I think what's made it something that's in the air at the moment really is it's really reached the man in the street. You know, up until recently, it's been quite an expensive commodity for people to sort of acquire or even contemplate having within their company. But as the time's gone on, I think the cost of having that in and what you can actually do with it and the range of materials that are available has vastly extended. And I think over the last couple of years, it's been popularised by the fact that people are now able to, if they so want to, either build their own machine or buy a machine where they can start to get involved with the process. But as a process, it's out there and it's going on in more ways than you really understand. An example is that most people who wear a hearing aid, and that's a lot of people now, most of those are now actually made using a 3D printing process. So things that people take for granted are actually already in delivery.
So given how easy they are to get now and how relatively affordable they are, what are the advantages of coming to a company like Cadventure for advice and to buy these machines?
I think most people are fairly confused by the sort of range of things that are being offered, and where we can really bring some experience to that is that we have been using this technology now for some time, so we both know the advantages and the pitfalls that are there. So when we talk to a client, we have the advantage of being able to understand what he's trying to achieve and point him in the direction of the machines best suited to that process. We have also got our own active bureau, so we're can produce things on behalf of people before perhaps they're fully committed to the technology, which allows them to sort of experiment within that process. The early machines allow people to take that process directly back into their office, where they can start playing with the process of getting the data from their software and into the machine and thinking about what they need to do to get it there in the right way.